Hi, my angels. Happy Thursday. I don't know what they call it Thursday. What they call Thursday? Happy Sippy Thursday? Well, anyway, I just want to show you guys. I keep hearing one noise over there. That's because the window's open. That's probably it. Yeah, I just want to show you guys my outfit of the day. This is not the shirt. Well, this is the shirt I'm gonna wear under, but I want to show you what vibes does this give you. What vibes do you get when you see this? Gives me the 80s. It gives me the 80s. I don't know. What about you? Yeah. More comfy? For me anyways. Less sexy and more comfy. Okay, it's more covered. You see? You can't even see the boots over there. A little far. I used to remember back then, I used to love wearing these kind of skirts. You remember the ones that are like stretchy, the stretchy kind? The black one was like my favorite when I was in my 20s. I used to love it. They were so cute. I mean, they were in. You have the other shirt under. But yeah, this is what I'll be wearing today. Hope you're having an amazing day, my angels. Almost weekend. Woohoo! So yeah, my angels. My angels. Well, I'm over here. I sat over here in the living room. I'm gonna have my lunch, because I'm hungry. I'm hungry. It's already like 1 o'clock in the morning. I already took my watch, my clock from over here. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, it's 1:03. 1:03. So yeah, lunchtime. I have it on my lap, so you're not gonna be able to see it, but it's here. I have a peanut butter sandwich, crunchy, and veggies. You know, these I bought yesterday when I went to the doctor's. I bought these, and the vending machine, because they have a vending machine there, so I was like, you know, let me get something from there, because it was already like, I wanted to have like a little snack or something, because I just had breakfast. It wasn't lunchtime still, but I wanted like a little snack, you know, so I was like, let me try the vending machine. So I went, I put $2, no, lying, I put $5 in there, because I said I'm gonna get something to drink also. I don't know how much the price is, because it didn't have no prices on there. So I put the $5. I took out my green tea, which you saw yesterday, and then I took a little cookie. It was like a granola. Yeah, so I took that, a strawberry one, and then I took and then it was like money left. I was like, I took some that took a candy for hubby, and then I took a couple of other things. I took this, and then it was still 75 cents before I took this out. It was 75 cents, so I put another $1. I took this, I was still 75 cents. So I took something else, another candy with peanuts. It was still 75 cents. I was like, I spent there $8, and I was like, okay. So I went back to the girl, to the secretary, the front, and I said, listen, I have 75 cents credit over there, you know, still remaining 75 cents, and I keep putting money, but it's still 75 cents. It's not showing, and like I can take my change out, like, and I was putting bills. It said ones and fives, so that's what I was doing. So then she said, oh, it must be a number that you could probably call it, because that's not from here. I said, okay, that's fine anyway, whatever. I said, if somebody comes, I say, you know, you got 75 cents credit there. So yeah, I was like, that was weird to me. I said, maybe something there, because it was a lot of things. Maybe something was 75 cents. I could have took it out, but I just left it there for the next person. Whatever, you know. So anyways, yeah, that's where I got this from. I love the veggies. I love these. These are sea salt. So, and then there was something that was already expired in August. It was like 2 weeks old, and it tastes bad. It was one of those cookies. How you call them? I like them, but it was weird taste. I forgot the name of it. I'm sorry. If I remember, I'll post it here. I'll put the name there. Anyways, that tasted bad, and this is good though. Yeah. So, and I also have some coffee. A little bit coffee, not so much because I remember it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon already. And then my water, of course. So guys, I hope you're having an amazing day. Okay. Yeah, so doctors yesterday went well. But he's my doctor for like 20 years. No lie. And then I got that doctor recommended from my sister, my older sister, one that passed away. May she rest in peace. She recommended me that doctor 20 years ago. That was her doctor. So you know, everything went good. But I am gonna get like a little checkup. He sent me for a little colonoscopy. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that I don't know. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know, but why do you have to stop medication for 7 days? Like, I have this little pill I take every day. I can't take it. Oh my goodness. This phone just went down like wham. Well, anyways, I was saying, I didn't know you have to stop medication for 7 days. Yeah, you gotta stop medication for 7 days. I didn't know that. That felt ridiculous to me. But that's how it is, I guess. Oh, you know. Not everything's gonna be good about going and Google. You have to you gotta be prepared when you go there. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to health and stuff, you know. It's kind of chilly today. Winter is around the corner. It's definite. I'm a spring girl, so spring is so good, right? Because it's not cold, it's not hot. It feels just right. You know? It's really good. You want to make sure everybody's good. Your children, your grandchildren going to school, your kids working, especially when your kids work out there. One of my daughters is a mail carrier, so I always think about that, you know. My son be out there. They all be out there, you know. So my grandkids gotta go to school, and that really, I be thinking about it in the mornings, like, oh my god, it's so cold, all the snow, oh my god, no rain. As a parent, we have worries. We worry for our kids, our grandkids, you know, because our kids is our children, our lives. But grandkids, it's like starting over again. It's like, it's your life too, you know, like, you love them as much. So you want to take care of them. You want to make sure they're okay. Well, not take care of them because obviously they have their parents to do that. But you want to always make sure they're okay, and you always think about them and everything, you know. Always pray for their safety and everything, you know. That's your family, you know. You have to take care of your family. very well. Mm-mm. Family is the best thing in the world. Thank God for them every single day. Now I look back and I think about my parents, how they used to feel when we used to go to school, or when we were already out from the house and we was already, you know, like having our little struggles here and there, having you know, relationships and stuff. I'm the type of person, I never used to tell my parents my business. You know what I mean? Not because I didn't have that confidence with them, because I didn't want them to suffer or get worried about me, you know? I rather just used to, I only had one sister I used to talk to everything, what I used to go through. One sister. But sometimes it's not good, because then that sister is going to dislike whoever is doing bad to you, you know? And, you know, sisters, family, they're always going to visit, and then it's a hard time for you to have both parties, you know, pull. Like, but you always need somebody to confide in, and what better than a sister, you know what I mean? Because I would have loved to be confiding on my mom, stuff like that, but if she was younger, you know. But my mother had me on my 40s. By the time I was like a teenager and you know, started having, you know, boyfriends and stuff, she was already older, you know. So I definitely didn't want to make her, you know, think of stuff and cry and, you know, worry for me, because I know that's how it is, you know. But when you're younger, you can handle all that, you know. Mothers want to know everything, you know. Who better than a mom to tell your story to? You know what I mean? Your problems, come for advices. Who better than your mom? You know? Or a dad, if you have a good dad that's there, you know, there with you like I did. I could have gone to either or. Some fathers, they're a very good example. Some fathers are excellent, you know, they're there for their children, just like a mom. Sometimes even more, you know, parents, like, fathers are a very big role in mothers, in kids' life, you know. They take care of them, they love them, they look out for them, they work so they could have everything. Fathers are very excellent. Fathers that are like that, definitely including my son, a big shout out to all. Because let me tell you, a father or anybody, but a dad, not everyone. You know. So yeah, I never used to tell my mother or father anything. I used to keep everything to myself. Well, not to myself. To my sister. I know, if she sees this video, she's gonna know. You know who you are. Yeah, so you know, sometimes that brings problems, but like I said, it's always good to have somebody to confide in, and you know they're gonna hear you, not judge you or anything. If it's not your mom or dad, a good sister that you could confide, that you know they love you, they care for you, and you know they're gonna be there for you, 100, you know. And that's how it was. You don't want somebody to come and fight. That's not what you're looking for. You're looking for somebody to hear you out, not to judge or anything, or to go against, or not even go against the person or anything. It's just to hear you. Sometimes you need that ear, you know what I mean? Somebody to hear you, listen to what you have to say, You need that to come out of your chest, you know, like, I don't know. It's just crazy because when you're young, when you're very young, you're like, you go through things, you know, you're learning. I had a lot of sisters, but I never had that talk, you know. I'm the youngest of 9. I never had that talk, like, you know. Me and my other younger sister, Evelyn, we were the 2 babies in the house. But we never had anybody like tell us, oh, don't do this because, you know, I did it and, you know, it's wrong. Or, you know, that talk of doing the right things and stuff. I don't regret, honestly, I don't regret nothing because I have my children. That's my life, my family. But if I would have changed something, it would have been waiting a little longer. You know what I mean? Like finishing school and having a great job before anything, before starting a family, making sure, you know, that was the correct things, you know, the right time to do what I have to do, you know. Of course, it's normal. That's how everybody should do, right? I feel like I'm laying down already. Come on. Get up. Up. This sofa, I'm throwing the sofa out. Hubby's gonna get a new one. It's just a sofa because sorry about that. Yes, we're only gonna get the sofa because apartment is small. So yeah, so that's how it is, my angels. That's how it is. Almost done. One day I'm gonna talk to you about some stories in my life, you know. But just so you know, from now, I've always have been a home girl. Ever since I was a kid. Huh. One day, I'm gonna open up and talk about my life story. Hey! You guys been my angels for years. It's about time. Okay. Wow. Since 2014. My goodness. 2012 or 2014? I think 2012. No, I think it is 2013. 2013 or what? I don't know. If you want, you go check me out. You'll see what year I started. It's been a fun ride, but I need some progress. I need to get monetized already. It's been years. I don't know. I guess I haven't put all my effort on this. Because anyway, I started first of all for fun and stuff, of course. And it's always fun to record. But hey, we want to get somewhere in life, right? Everything you do, you want to get somewhere. It's a purpose for it. It's like whatever you do that's not right, there's always consequences for something. I think I'm going to stop my coffee now. I'm gonna start sipping on my water. That's about it. My angels. I'm gonna save these for dinner time. Listo. Wow. My brother. Yeah. I remember seeing him with these. I remember my brother so well. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for clicking again on my videos, my angels. This is gonna be it for today. Please be good, be safe, be blessed, my angels. And I'll see you tomorrow if that's what God wants me to do. I love you guys. Stay safe. Be good to each other. And be blessed and stay blessed. Bye.